Alright, duty scooties, Mason the French here, back with another chart video for y'all. Alright, so I didn't screen record today at all, and that's because today was my second live day of trading. Now, today was a pretty shitty day. I'm only saying that because I lost today, but in reality, I could have made money, but I messed up because of my first trade, because of my stop loss and all that. And that's why I am doing this, so I can show y'all what the hell I messed up on. So first things first, this is my chart setup for the market. So from the way that I had my market set up is, well, my chart setup is I was expecting the market to make a sell. So clearly that did not happen at all today, since I am expecting to go through these lines. But also today I traded later in the day at around 8:15-ish, around that time. I traded later in the day just because I wanted to see how the market was a little bit later. So you know how when I usually trade in the beginning of the market moves super fast, so much volatility, so much liquidity. It's great, but the market moves so fast to where you can be in a really good buy at one point, and then the next second, the next minute later, whoosh, full sell, you're in the reds. It's not looking good at all. And today, I mean, if I was cracked, not even if I was cracked, it's just if I woke up early in the day, now I'm gonna set myself to where I'm always gonna wait a few minutes until I see a really good trend happening to put in my buy or my sell. So for instance, market opening right over here, you can already tell that it's sold off pretty hard, not super hard, but a good hard sell to where it just started making a downtrend. It did make a pretty hard sell, since it damn near got 200 pips within the first 2 minutes, which is quite a lot. But then the next minute, this candle came in, this huge good buying wick came in, and it literally got you to 167. And obviously you could have just rode your buy in and you would have made bank, bro. You would have made at least, is that 300 pips? Bro, 434 pips right there. If you literally caught the eye catcher of the century right here for a buy, dude, you were golden. You were set in stone right there. But also now I'm just gonna start waking up early to trade at 7:30 again, just because it's not even my comfort zone. It's just I would prefer to just be on when the market just opens, just because of the amount of liquidity that can happen. After 22 minutes of the market being opening, it made a little bit of a downtrend, and then it consolidated for just a few minutes. Now after this, you can see that it's starting to make an uptrend. I put in my buy right here, right when the market goes in right here. Now it's making a little bit of an uptrend, and then it started consolidating a little bit more, and then bam, right there, this right here that you see, this was where I kind of hesitated. This didn't even hit my stop loss, first of all. It wouldn't even have hit it, that's the thing. I got out because I was expecting it to hit that stop loss, and also when I was in the market in real time, I had this set up in a parallel trend right here. I literally had the market set up just like this, and it was aligned the entire time until this red came into play. When that red came into play, for some reason, I was expecting to go down as a downtrend. You can already see what happened before the market, well, before the future even happened. You can see right here, the market went up, and then it went down, and then went up again. That's the same thing that's gonna happen right here. I was just too emotional. Now I got out of my buy right here and I lost money, but if I stayed in, it would have gone all the way back up, which is the thing that I'm pissed about, because my first trade, like I said, would have been my best trade. Literally, I just stay in there. I would have been down money. I almost would have hit my stop loss too. It went all the way back up, got me to break even, and then when we waited some more time, it does do the same thing where it just goes up and then it goes down. And this is exactly what you're gonna see right here. It goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up again. It's literally just a common trend at this point. Like, what the fuck am I doing? And then when this red candle came in, I put in a sell expecting to go back down because of the way that the chart was set up. I didn't even look at the hour time frame before I even hopped on. That was probably one of my biggest L's right there, was me not looking at the chart. But if we do go onto the hour time frame, it's all green, set in stone right here. It's clearly in a very good buy, straight off of just that hour. And obviously now I know where I fucked up at. Obviously I got too emotional was going with this, and I just had to get out, and I just went in for a sell, and that's when I lost an additional $30 because it went up as a buy and I put in for sell. That's why I lost the 30 bucks. But I lost 100 because it almost hit my stop loss, and like I said, I don't know why I didn't let it hit it, or it would have done anything. Literally the first time I did the first live account too, it hit my actual stop loss, and then I just started doing retarded things after that. But still, it's just crazy how the first time I do it, it fucks me up. The second time I do it, it also fucks me up, but it would have worked. I literally just have to get better with this shit. And that was literally my day of trading. Coming over here to the real accounts, I started out with $3,800, so I'm currently down $230. Not the best at all, obviously, but you have to take a few losses to get a couple dubs, and even more dubs. So definitely gonna come back in with the mentality of I'm gonna get this shit back. Surprisingly, from what happened, people normally say that when you lose on like a live account and you lose a decent or even like a small amount, it like messes with their head and it just kind of screws you up and just makes the psychology just go away. To me, I just looked at it as like, damn, I really did lose. But guess what? I'm not gonna let this get to the best of me because I know I can do better and I know I can get it back. That's the mentality you need, instead of being like, I just lost a few $1,000s, few $100. Fuck this shit, I'm never trading again. This is gonna ruin my entire day. I don't know why you should let that get to you. You should always learn from the mistakes that you make, because it's not the market's fault. I always say some bullshit, it's the market's fault. Obviously, it's not the market's fault. It's me being a retard dumbass. And coming over to the daily trading log, this is all still demo stuff on here. I wanna keep everything here just to keep it there, just for the trading journey of it, just to see how far I've come. So that's all gonna stay here, but also down here, I have time for real trading. Now, I was just mad, so obviously I'm just gonna put down so-and-so and all that. I'm gonna do better and write down like what I did wrong and what I could have done better. I was just really pissed when these things happened, so I'm just gonna put down so-and-so. But I'm hoping for that big day 3 to be better, because 3 days of trading in a row that are in reds, this is not looking good. Went from greens in a row to reds in a row. Also, I think my streak for trading, but also it was demo trading too, so I mean, I guess it does count, but my rates weren't great for losses and wins. I would basically be I was almost half and half for a win and a loss day. I'm definitely just getting better and disciplining my shit with all this. I'm trying to do my best to just do 2 or 1 to 2 trades a day for trading. I don't see a reason to do more than that, unless I put in another trade continuing with the trend to just make more. Then that's what I could do, but literally I'm just gonna be sticking to 1 to 2 trades a day. And coming off of Forex for tomorrow, so obviously the market opens up at 7:30, but there's not that much impact that's gonna be happening around that time, but obviously job openings is a huge one. So overall tomorrow, it is more of a yellow day for sure, but also this stuff is tentative, so it'll happen eventually, but it could happen, it could not. I just don't know what's gonna happen. It's just whatever it is. I'll just look tomorrow morning and see where it is. But that was my trading day, ladies and gents. Like I said, for live trading, I'm gonna try and do trades to where it's live, to where you'll see me and the screen happening. Literally, I don't know why, but I wake up and I just want to hop on the computer and start trading, and I'm too tired to do that, and I'm too tired to start the camera, but I know that I can just fucking suck it up and just start the fucking camera and just show y'all exactly the whole process that I'm doing. But anyways, my dudes, I just wanted to show y'all what my trade looked like. Did take an L, but I'll be back tomorrow. Definitely gonna hopefully get in the greens. I'm wishing and hoping for the best. I'm not gonna be retarded tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see for that. But without further ado, Schlongjongs, I will see y'all in the next video. Hopefully it's a green video. Who knows? We will find out. I'm out, Schlongjongs. Hiya!